Hey, everybody, on today's Madge Unmuted, we're going to talk about what else? Weird shit. That seems to be the ongoing theme here at Madge Unmuted. It's more fetish time with actor Bob Rusch. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Madge Unmuted. I am your hostess, Madge Madigan. Welcome. Thank you.
Wow.
Fucking people. Come on.
What the heck?
God. Nobody.
Hold on.
Wow.
It's like an old man peeing. Or maybe just me.
Or the drummer from Def Leppard giving applause.
Oh my God.
Rick Allen?
We're starting out with a bang here today. Welcome everybody to Madge Unmuted. And with my producer extraordinaire, Fitz. Fitz of Rockbox Studios. This is just, get ready to just go right in the shitter today,
Buck
everybody.
Wild.
Yeah.
Buck Wild with Bob Rusch.
Hi.
I stole your thunder. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's okay. Fitz, Rockbox Studios, you need some rockin' and some voxin'.
Yes.
Oh, Fitz. And that other voice you hear, let's get right to it, is our friend who we, a repeat performance, because we love him, actor Bob Rusch.
Hi. Thank you. Somebody loves me. Thank you, Rick Allen.
He
Thank
got
you.
longer applause than I did.
Well, you know.
His check cleared.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck you. I Venmo'd you, for God's sake.
I paid cash.
Oh, don't even get me started on Venmo.
Why?
Oh,
Did
jeez.
somebody
I hate
drain
Venmo
your
too.
Venmo?
So I actually had to pay someone, and I thought I had paid them through Venmo before because I looked her up on Venmo and saw her picture there and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. So I paid her, and then I get a text. She's like, oh, I saw that you paid me through Venmo, but I don't use Venmo, so could you just send me a check? And if that happens, the money's gone unless they go in there and get it.
Yep.
And send it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now Venmo there's $100 just sitting in limbo.
Take from the top. I'm in a fucking really crappy mood today.
Why, Madge?
I don't know.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
asking me.
Was it something I said?
Yes. It's
Okay.
just your mere presence.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm kidding.
Your
I don't
hair
know.
looks really good today, Madge, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
her. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah. It
Your
does.
hair, the
It
one
looks-
hair
it
that I
looks-
see.
Thank you to Salon Marseille.
It looks fantastic.
Thank you. I
All
do.
straightened
I
out.
kind of like it. I know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Who else is in a crappy mood today? Fitz, you seemed a little surly.
No, I'm just busy. I'm surly.
I'm kidding.
I think you mean burly.
Just don't bring up Venmo.
No.
Yeah, don't bring up Venmo.
Yeah.
He gets in a bad mood.
Fuckers. Aren't you in a bad mood
I'm
too?
in a great
Bob?
mood, actually. I had a lovely drive from Buffalo, and I'm very happy. I just got over having COVID, so I'm feeling like I'm alive
We're
again.
the COVID club here.
Everybody.
How long has it been since you've had COVID?
Literally
6 hours.
What time is it right now? No, I took a test yesterday and I was negative. Or I'm sorry, Sunday I took a test and I was negative. So, I've been I was all
So
last
a
week.
week or so
I had like all
ago.
last week basically.
Yeah, I got it on my birthday. That's what I.
That's right. The gift that keeps on giving.
I was positive on my birthday.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know where I got? Do you know where you got it? Do you know where you got COVID?
I have, okay, so
Or do you have an idea?
I have an
He
idea.
licked a toilet seat.
Well, yeah, but that would have been a long time ago if I'd gotten COVID.
This
I mean,
glory hole in Dunkirk.
Right. There's you told him about those?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's at the Montesquieu Club. The
Monties?
At the Monties.
the best glory hole there is. It's nothing like a Polish glory hole there. We all know this in Dunkirk.
I wish they had reverse glory
They
holes.
call them Holskies.
Yeah, the Kozushko Club's got the sword from General Kozushko, the doghouse.
Really?
Right? Yeah, it's got a real story from General Kozushko, and the Monties has a glory hole.
Everybody get the Dunkirk.
I'm gonna get beat up. Okay, anyways.
No.
Anyways.
All right, so little scoop on Bob Rusch. Bob is another one of my homeboys from Dunkirk.
Yep.
He was here on the show like a year and a half ago.
Yep.
And everybody loves him. Bob's an actor.
Not really, but okay.
You're not really an actor?
No, I'm not really loved by everybody, but I like to think
come on.
I am.
Yeah.
I just don't carry the weight.
Play
so.
make believe. It's okay.
I don't know, man. It looks like you're doing pretty good with your acting school and all that stuff you got going on there. I'm pretty impressed.
That's what I was going to get to next. So Bob's an actor. You may have seen him on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Sons of Anarchy, right? And
tons of stuff, yeah.
And all kinds of things. And he's awesome. And he lives in Buffalo and he has a acting studio.
Acting Studio 716.
716. Anything else you like?
The theater company.
A busboy at Applebee's too, or something?
Well,
no.
I'm working on it. I got some connections, and
no,
the one to Dunkirk, I have some connections actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's worth a trip. Yeah, right now, so the theater company, First Look Buffalo Theater Company, we just got our nonprofit status.
Oh,
so
you did. Good.
We are now officially a nonprofit, and we're having auditions for our acting ensemble on March 19th. So if anybody out there listening if you're in Rochester, if you don't mind commuting to Buffalo, and if you're an experienced actor, you could check us out. First Look Buffalo Theater Company. Wow.
No, sorry.
Anyways,
so I know for a fact
that threw me off.
Just because this filmmaking and acting community that we have both in Buffalo, Rochester, and actually Syracuse too, the three people go back and forth between all those cities, so I would not be surprised if you get a decent amount of people going and
the New York State Thruway trifecta.
Well, literally, I thought I was going to leave here today and drive to Syracuse and shoot a day on a movie. I was on hold just the other night for a film in Syracuse.
Really?
And
was it American High?
It was the people. No,
Under the Stairs.
I can't remember what it's called. It's something for Hulu, but I was supposed to play like a drunk Santa, which
that is you.
I have a Santa Claus outfit too. It was like 6 weeks ago. I sent this in, and they called me the other day, and it was like, "Hey, are you available like on the 2nd?" I'm like, "This week?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, sure." And they're like, "Okay, we'll let you know." Then last night I got the call that they actually gave it to a name for a cameo. I'm like, that small part they gave, I guess some people are really desperate for cameos. So it's like literally 4 lines. But it was a funny moment though. I wasn't even going to do it, but they said they'd pay and put me up for the night and give me a stipend. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. I'll go to Syracuse. I love Syracuse.
Must be Pete Davidson's looking for some work again.
Must be. Yeah. So
anyway, so with that, can I ask you a question? Oh, wait. So anything? Excuse me. Anything else you have?
No, First Look Buffalo is exciting. We've got 9 playwrights who joined us from across the country, 3 in Buffalo and 6 other ones from around the country. We'll be exclusively producing and developing new plays. That's our mission statement. So with playwrights, we're going to, in our playwright wing, they'll do like a monthly reading series starting this next season in the fall. And then we'll pick those shows. We'll pick season shows for the next year to produce. So the next year, we're doing 3 productions, a one-act festival, a early production, which is still undecided, and then we're doing the world premiere of a play that I wanted to do for 11 years called Persona Non Grata by Jeff Good. And Persona Non Grata is the first play, as far as we know, written about furries, people who live a furry lifestyle.
I remember you mentioned that. Which is a great segue to my next.
Speaking of furries,
we have developed a following in the fetish community.
Really?
Yes. Well, because of my, curiosity. Well, I think a couple times I've had stories about wedgies, just like random. So then
Madge gets 75 cents every time she says the word. It's a really cool deal.
Wedgie. No, and so the first
Wait, did you say wedgie?
Yeah,
okay.
Wedgie.
Yeah.
So I got the first time I was telling the story about an NBA player who kind of goosed me-ish, kind of, and I was making a joke that like it gave me a wedgie because I was climbing out of a limo. So then, but that episode blew up because I used the word wedgie, and I was like, "What? I had never heard of this before."
Fetish.
I had no idea. Did you know it was a fetish?
Anything can be a fetish. Nothing surprises me anymore.
I know, right?
Literally anything you talk about can be a fetish.
That now, and I thought I was kind of worldly, but I was like, wedgie.
Now, when it comes to wedgies,
Wedgie. Yeah, really. So now I have my wedgie people, right, Scott?
What up, wedgie people?
What up,
What's up, wedgie? So and everybody's like
Word to the wedge.
volunteering information to me and stuff. And I don't want to delve that deep into it.
Delve as deep as you want. I could care less.
Well, okay, let me just tell you why. For me personally, I cannot even wear thong underwear because it's so fucking uncomfortable. I'm
Girlfriend,
cringing.
you don't got to tell me.
I'm cringing thinking about it because I don't want anything rubbing on my lady junk down there. It's just uncomfortable. I know you know.
Well, no,
balls?
my freshman year in college, I was a BFA acting major at Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio. I had to take ballet and jazz every day, and they gave me a dance belt. I had to buy a dance belt. That lasted one day. It was like, I called it butt floss. It went up I have a small butt. I mean, my sisters will jokingly, as they made fun of me my whole life, it's a small ass. Okay. It's a small ass. And
I got a big ass.
Yeah. I don't. I have a small butt. Okay. But it was, I had to wear it the first day, and literally I threw them out. I couldn't even move. So I just basically wore back then, my whitey tighties under my tights. And it worked out fine.
Well, okay. So yeah, I don't, that's not for me. Thanks. But so would you find that sexual?
Would I be turned on by a woman who's wearing like a wedgie?
Or someone giving you a wedgie? No. Giving somebody a wedgie?
No.
I mean,
I would not find that sexual.
All sorts of things.
But how to say this? If a woman told me something along those lines turned her on, and she wanted me to pull on her underwear or something really hard, like during foreplay, yeah, I mean, I'm
whatever you need, honey.
Whatever you need, hon.
Whatever you
Full
need.
service.
He aims to please, ladies.
Call me 7-Eleven, 24 hours.
Well,
Always
no,
open.
I mean, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I've tried things. People are like, hey, you know what I really like? Like I like to suck on toes or whatever. And even though that kind of makes my skin crawl, I'm like, okay, if you want to do that for a minute or I don't know, you want me to slip a digit somewhere or whatever. Sorry. I know, Bob, you got a boner? No. I'm just
no, this is steady still. No, we're good. I had a friend out in LA who was an actor, and she told me one time that briefly she was a escort. Oh. But she was
you were going to say something scandalous.
No, she was a fetish escort. I got to know her pretty well in acting class. Yeah. And one day over coffee, we're talking, and I guess her biggest thing, she had really nice feet. I never really had looked at her feet too much. I'm not a foot guy. And apparently that's what guys would pay to do, to have her do her toes. They would actually pay to get her manicures, and they could watch. They go with her and watch her get her manicure done. Then try shoes on, and they buy her shoes, and they just want to be there and watch her try a bunch of shoes on.
See, we had a whole other episode about that.
Yeah.
I said, which makes more money? Which makes more money, wedgies or feet? Overwhelming response for wedgies.
Really?
Yes. Because I've known about the feet thing for a long time.
Yeah,
I've been because I have cute feet. We've established this before. And I've been solicited for my feet over the years. And usually my response was, ew. But now, I need the cash.
She made good money doing it, she said.
So I've known about the feet thing. I've known about also I got back in the day when I was first single, it was the early 2000s. And so it was the first iteration of I know you were still in grade school, Bob. So
No, I was in California.
And so it was like Yahoo Personals was the first thing. And you're typing on, was that AIM?
AOL Casual Encounters was
No,
ours.
I didn't
No.
It was like Yahoo
was,
Messenger or whatever.
Okay.
So, but it was supposed to be like normal
Conversations.
Yeah, well, you had, it's like Match.com. You had a profile, but then people could randomly pop up in your Messenger, and the shit they would say. I had a guy, I had a couple guys. They had this fetish about. I'm not sure if it was it was looking up someone's skirt.
Yeah,
They call that upskirt.
Is that a real?
Yeah,
is
that's a
that
thing. That's a
really,
thing.
or are you just?
I have no idea.
No, it's called upskirt.
Okay,
I don't know why I know that, but I used to.
Upskirt, but then also he specifically wanted me to wear, nylons stockings.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So he would pop up until I figured like how to block people back then. So
Unplug your
he was,
computer.
but he would always start out like, "Hey, how's your day?" Whatever, and it's like,
And it would turn dark.
Hey, how's your day?
How's your
Mine's
day?
great. Can I see your skirt?
Yeah, it was like, "Yeah, can you meet me at Target?" And
Aisle 3.
you want exactly? I'm not. Yeah, he's like, and I just want to look up. I want you to wear a skirt and stockings, and I'll just look up. I just want to look up your dress.
How could you not be completely and thoroughly creeped out by that?
Yeah.
And be like, oh, okay, sure.
listen.
I was going to pick up some eggs and some
Which
Tide. So
which Thunderbird was it in Greece? Weren't they looking up the girls' skirts in the bleachers? Right? Am I wrong? Wasn't it Greece? Wasn't one of the Thunderbirds like underneath
Thunderbirds?
who are the Danny's gang?
In Greece.
Greece, yeah.
Oh,
Greece.
dear. Oh my
Weren't they
God.
looking up
You're
the
such
thing?
they were
I
under
love
the
Greece.
You're
bleachers.
such a musical nerd.
No, I'm not. I'm not a
kidding.
musical theater. I like Grease though, and I grew up. I loving Grease. I had the album. My mom. And me, I saw it like at the Cine and Dunker. I saw it like at least like 5-6 times the summer of '78 or whatever it came out with my sisters. But anyways, weren't they underneath there looking up the skirts too?
I believe so.
Yes, I think so.
You know how much
This has been going on for a very long time.
in that?
Madge.
I know. Believe me, I went to Catholic school.
That was the
we had
50s,
we had the
apparently.
nuns telling us to not wear patent leather shoes because boys could then see the reflection. I shit you not. They told
Poor
us we
nuns.
couldn't wear. I know. Talk about like some pent up
Wow.
sexual stuff. So anyway, back to fetishes. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. I was trying to think like, do I have a fetish? No, but I do. But I was thinking, like, does something make me, like, when you see a woman, is there one thing in particular that kind of gets you going? Like, oh, God, that girl has
Yeah.
a not cute butt that drives me crazy. Or
No, it's more
blonde hair. Or
physical or
whatever.
Okay, no, I like
That's
confident, strong women.
okay.
I've always been attracted to like women who are like just confident and then you gotta wait to find out though if they're really confident or is it like a shield, like a play at
Well,
first,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So, but I love confident, strong. Most of the women I've dated have like a good confidence to them.
Jeez.
And it really is.
Bob's getting all Freud on us. I was going to say
I know.
legs.
I know. It's more of a
Legs.
mental thing, you know.
I mean, because I actually, there was one thing that I do realize that I like that, like, say you go out on a Match.com date, and I've known women that
Okay.
we look at the dude's shoes.
See how big their feet are?
No.
Oh.
That's such a myth. It's the hands. I'm telling you, if the fingers
Really?
are long, they got a long dick. If they're thick, they got a thick. Sorry.
German.
Or if their hands are just normal size, then they're just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, really, Madge, really.
But so, like nice shoes, basically.
So anyway, yeah.
So nice shoes, you say?
Nice shoes, yeah. So, nice shoes are like special shoes. I actually
like the big ones?
clown shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
I do
like the
have
extra
a
large
thing-
She always wanted to join the circus as a kid.
I do. I have this specific sort of hand that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I can't explain it, but when I see that a guy has it,
yeah.
it like looks like a male model hand, not dainty, but like a brawny
Like a
paper towel guy.
big Amish hand.
Wait.
Like a bear claw.
Something that holds an axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, with one hand and splits wood with one hand.
I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
explain it. I know what it looks like,
Yeah.
and that's my like closest thing to a fashion. I'm like, ooh, I
musky.
he's got
I've
this
smells
got,
like
I got German. I've got these German.
Smells
like
like mildew.
steak.
I've got these German sausage fingers that I don't know if this works at all, but that's what they are. Yeah.
Ladies. Bob Rusch at Gmail or no, I don't know, whatever. Find him on Facebook.
Yeah,
What's your shoe size, Bob?
12.
Anyway, so furries.
Furries is not sexual. Let me get back to that. Make sure I defend
but it
the
can
furries.
be.
Well, no. There's a different name for that, and I forgot what it's called. They get very mad at you, we found out, if you think it's a sexual fetish thing. It's not. So
It's
do you want to
simply
hear
a
the
role
origin of this
playing.
play? Do you want to hear the quick origin of this play? And,
Sure.
Okay, it's a great story.
Reader's Digest version.
So yes, Jeff Good, the playwright, wrote a TV show for Disney called American Dragon Jake Long, I think it was called. And it lasted like 1 year. Okay, he was out in LA, did the show, but it became a huge hit in the furry community. And so they invited him to speak at a furry convention. And he went to it and was just amazed by the people he met. He ended up doing a few of these and then wrote this play. So we actually did a reading of the play at a furry convention in Irvine, California back in like 2011. And getting to know them.
if it plays in Irvine,
They love
it's
it.
gonna be a
If it's
hit.
big in Irvine, it'll go
So
anywhere.
real quick,
Yeah.
So did the show have anything to do with furries, or it just happened to resonate?
No, Jeff. When Jeff got to
Okay.
meet them, he was inspired to write this play.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Look Who
But-
Came to Dinner, but furries. A girl brings her boyfriend home to meet the family. Does not tell him that her family lives a furry lifestyle.
But why did the furry people like that Nickelodeon show or whatever? Would you?
They
say?
liked it. They are into it's a Disney. They like
Disney,
They,
excuse
that's
me.
how they
Ooh.
actually. Well, first of all, they love Disney. That's how the origin of the furries
I see.
comes from, like Disney characters.
I
People love the Disney
gotcha.
characters stuff. Now I apologize to any furries out there if I'm getting this wrong. So forgive me. But I am one with the furries. And so no, but they. So that's where the
We
whole
love
origin of the
furries.
thing came. People who are like, and most of the people I've met who are into this lifestyle are very introverted, quiet, and but they put this costume on and become like this grand character. Like it was
It's
amazing to
just
see them.
another form of cosplay.
It basically is. Yeah, yes, but it's not sexual. They get very upset with that. Like they say Hollywood depicts us as sexual, and they get very offended by that. A few of them said this because they were happy to see the play had nothing like that in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were very worried about it. They came to see the reading of the play. A lot of them in their costumes, and they said they were very.
Oh,
and
that's
they got a very good
cool.
furry. The biggest applause with the lowest volume ever because the mitts were like going. They're like
Whenever they
Oh, that's
laughed,
hilarious.
Yeah.
When the line had laughter.
Mitten claps.
Yeah.
I actually found out a few years ago
Yeah.
that a good friend of mine is a furry. Not a fairy, a furry. Sorry.
Hey,
I like to wear fairy
It was
wings.
that could be part of it.
very interesting. Well, I also found out he was gay at the same time. Like guy I've known for a long time suddenly found out he was furry and gay, like all at once. I was like, wow, okay,
well,
cool.
and
Express yourself.
So,
But
sorry.
no, I mean he happens to like to dress up like a wolf, and he
Buffalo.
showed me his wolf costume.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
No, they spend thousands of dollars.
was
on
like,
these
holy
things.
crap,
That's
this
why
is like-
we didn't do it in LA because we couldn't afford the costume budget.
Yeah, right.
But tell him make his way to Buffalo in spring of 2023. What's May? I think May.
Well,
First Look Buffalo.
First Look Buffalo Theater Company. Find us on Facebook or our website and firstlookbuffalo.com.
Firstlookbuffalo.com.
Yeah.
Just real quick, you're talking about people spending thousands of dollars on costumes,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. That's like that. I've had a encounter with the pirate community.
Oh yes, I've seen your pictures
That what?
on Facebook. You're dressed up as a pirate wench.
Oh!
Yes.
I'd be from the Pirate Fest
Not the
in
Polaroid.
Fairhaven.
That was a whole other
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Something. It's real when it's a Polaroid. Then it's real. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So just ask. Oh, what was his name? Bob. The Hogan's
Oh, Hogan.
Heroes.
Bob Crane.
Bob Crane.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking
That-
blew that.
that guy
joke.
was-
Some
Sorry.
Polaroids.
Woo!
I know nothing.
So anyway,
Ever see the Greg Kinnear movie about him?
Yeah, I did.
no,
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Oh, I could watch that. Anyway, back to fetishes. So the pirate community. This is not a fetish, but so Fairhaven does a pirate fest every year,
Mm-hmm.
and now that we have a bar and everything, that it's like there are people that come. There's a guy in Auburn, somewhere around Auburn. He's plays Captain Jack Sparrow. Like, I know there's a lot of people impersonated. This guy is fucking magnificent, and he was going on about all his, handmade this and authentic buttons this and da 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 da. His stuff had to be like, I don't know, $20,000 for this stuff.
Question for you: did he have the right socks? It makes everything the socks. Do you know what kind of socks pirates wear? Argyle. Thank you.
And thanks for joining us
applause.
this week, Bob.
No applause. Thank you.
It was very brief.
Yeah,
it was very.
That's the oldest joke ever. All right. Sorry.
I thought it was, why couldn't the 12-year-old see the pirate movie?
It was rated R.
And my daughter Abby used to say that
She had
joke.
patches over both eyes. Go
My
ahead.
daughter Abby used to say that joke when she was like, 8. And every time she said it, she said the punchline, she would do this.
Visual makes everything.
Yes. Her little tiny fingers. She was so cute. But anyway, we'll talk about First Look Buffalo and shit, or I don't know if we have to, but wait, the thing I want to know about fetishes, and I swear to God, we're eventually, I keep saying this every episode, right, Fitz, that I want to get somebody on to talk about the psychology of it.
Yeah, okay, I've got the person.
A professional? Because I have ideas. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, what?
I have some thoughts.
I mean, I have some sex therapist friends.
I was in
clients.
therapy.
That would be awesome. And
I was
not
in therapy for 10 years. I could,
I
have an idea.
I've been in it for 40.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, okay, there are some fetishes that go way over the top and they're maybe a little depraved.
Like the illegal ones?
Well, yeah.
Like having Russian hookers pee on you? Oh, that's another.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That totally happened.
Too soon?
I know it
The
happened.
scatting,
Too soon?
two
I
girls,
know it
one
happened.
cup shit.
Too soon?
So anyway,
That was ice
haven't
cream.
heard that one in a while.
That was ice cream.
But
Okay.
so anyway, so you know what? I mean, I'm sure I got some weird shit. Why I like the hands? Maybe it looked like my father's hands or some weird shit. I don't know. I mean, that's where some of that.
And we're out of here.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Good night, Dunkirk. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting into some
Let's
deep
get in.
dive in
Let's talk. What do you
Catholic
wanna
shit
know? What do you
now.
wanna know Catholic stuff. You gotta get me going, man.
But wait, I was gonna say, according to Freud, that's the kind of
Yes.
shit he would say. It's because I'm not saying
Coke-addled
that's
crazy
why.
guy.
I'm saying Freud would have said, "Oh, it's because your mother had soft arms, is why you like women's skin." Whatever bullshit.
Give to Oedipus. What's happening,
I
motherfucker?
might like boobs because my mom didn't breastfeed me. I was upset. I don't know.
And you made fun of me talking about my dad's hands, for fuck's sake. You're talking about your mom's boobs.
I'm
That's
saying
just wrong.
no. I'm saying Freud would maybe say that the reason I did not
see?
get breastfed is the reason why I like
Perhaps
boobs.
that was a
I
Freudian
couldn't have
slip.
it when I was a kid.
That it's Freudian slip. You really do.
I was like, "Come on, mom, breastfeed me." She's like,
Come on,
you're
Ollie."
14." I'm like, "What? Oh, what's that
my
mean?"
God. Did you know that that's a category on Pornhub or on YouPorn?
Really?
Breastfeeding.
Is it?
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guess what Bob's not sharing with his family?
This podcast.
This podcast. Remember?
You know what?
The last one I sent to them all. I texted right to him. Hey, look at me with Madge. She's from Dunkirk too.
Yeah. But we've established this a couple episodes that, what's this, Fitz?
Nothing?
The fucks I give anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, yes.
2 hands full.
That's kind of my nickname for my mom, actually.
2 hands
No.
full?
No.
What?
Ollie, no fucks to give. Rush. No F to give.
Speaking of boobs.
Yeah. Boom, boom. No, she was a tough cookie, let's just say. So you know.
Was she double fisted with those cookies? I don't know.
No.
Sorry. Anyway,
Enough
no,
about scotch.
I liked your mother. She was a what's the word? You know, she was just a She was a broad.
She was a broad, man.
She was a broad.
My mom was a broad.
My mother liked your mother.
Yeah, she was in the man's world of real estate early on, and they respected her really quick.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
because she did not.
No F's to give.
Yeah, and she was just gonna do her thing.
Yep,
she's a cool lady. Anyway, so you mentioned something before, and I was gonna ask this, and it brought me back to it. You were talking about being up for a part for a Santa, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Syracuse.
All of a sudden, I did my acting. We all are alumni of the Michael P. Burnett School of Acting at Dunkirk High School. Yeah. We love you.
Get it right. Oh.
Everybody go home.
Get out of do the cover prepare. Okay,
it was awesome though.
I mean, he ran a great program.
And when I moved to another, my senior year, I moved to another high school. The theater department could not even compare.
No,
not even close.
We go to these little like competitions down in what's the college? Alfred. And every year against like schools from like Niagara Falls, LaSalle, and stuff like that. And it wasn't a competition; it was just performing, and we were either the best one or always one of the best ones.
Yay!
So yeah, he ran a great program.
Right. So anyway, back to this. Where I was going was, so I've always, thought about acting, and and I've done like a thing here and there. All of a sudden on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, I've been getting ads. That's what they call those things about like
ads.
Advertisements. And
that's the British pronunciation.
Like we're looking for, and they're always like about Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I love, and that's like my dream to be on that show. But anyway, they keep saying we need actors, whatever, extras, and then it's this. It's through this site called
Stage 32?
Backstage.
Oh, Backstage.
Backstage, and then there's another one that's like
Stage 32.
Where do they film that at?
GW in New York.
In New York City?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but my question is like, do those sites really work, or how do you get word of
acting
openings?
Living in Buffalo.
Could you be more vague?
I'm trying to say living in Buffalo is different.
You just lean out the window.
Living in Buffalo, my little acting bird comes and tells me, like, what? Trouble? Where? Anyway.
Jimmy's in a well.
Jimmy's in a well. Anyways. Oh, an audition. Okay. Anyways, no, in Buffalo, basically there's a couple of Facebook groups. I think it's called Buffalo Extras and Western New York Actors Helping Actors. It's called, listing it. And there's also a SAG page that's not officially a SAG. It's some people put together. But there's also a place called Backstage. Backstage you can look up too if you don't mind traveling to New York, and also Actors Access, which is actually connected to the real breakdowns. And the breakdowns are what the agents and managers use, but the ones they put public are on Actors Access, and that will give me like roles if I'm willing to drive to like Pittsburgh or New England or Chicago or stuff like that. Like the other day, I submitted for something in Ohio, I think it was.
Because like
drive 4 hours.
I just out of curiosity filled out a profile, and it asks like, where are you? And actually Buffalo was it was a drop down menu of where are you, what's your main whatever, blah blah, and it was like New York City, Buffalo, and I'm like, that's an odd thing, but that's cool.
Buffalo's legit.
Yeah,
starting to be. Got 2 studios opening up right now. That's really going to help the infrastructure.
Did you see Nightmare Alley?
I did.
It was really good. I
liked watching the part. I thought it was a little slow. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was like 20 minutes too long.
It took a little while.
But I liked seeing Buffalo. Probably a little distracting for me because I was checking out, trying to figure out where certain things were. So I got to go back and watch it again. I got to go back and watch it now that I did that and go, okay, let's just watch the movie again. Yeah. But yeah.
But so anyway, so a couple of questions. So the one where I like just goofing around, I put like New York City because like I really want to move there because my kids live there.
Right.
I want to live in that area, but like I would have to like first get a job as a CEO of a company in order to like afford that. So then it started sending me alerts. I was getting like 50 alerts a day. I'm thinking you could work every fucking day as an extra.
Yeah, you can. if you don't mind doing extra work. But
Yeah, because
There's
they're all
plenty of people.
gotta
That's
tell
all
you,
they
though,
do.
I gotta tell you. Have you done extra work before?
no,
Okay.
not at a.
It's a whole lot of standing around doing nothing.
It's,
Yeah.
you know, they say shit runs downhill, and unfortunately, actors are at the bottom and extras are below them. It's like they just don't. How they get treated on set sometimes. I'm not a big fan. Like they don't even like sometimes give the extras the same meals we get. Like they'll say, "Oh, you have this is your table over here," and it's like some sandwiches or something. They feed them, and not everybody's like that. I should make sure I make that really clear. There's some sets where everybody's getting fed the same and stuff like that. But I've also seen some sets where, you know, you're just basically
Here's
like
some
cattle.
crackers.
You're cattle.
I will say
herded around
on the set of Bottom Feeders, no matter who you were, you had a damn good meal. But anyway.
Everybody got ramen on
That
bottom.
was a good producer. But no, so I mean, if you're an extra, you're around just chilling out all day.
Yeah.
I
Well,
tell
is that so bad?
well, it's a long day.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
If you don't mind, it's not really. Also, you're not going to feel if you have the urge to feel like an actor, like you're doing something.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to scratch that itch doing extra work. I'm just telling you that now. You're just you're there. As long as you know. I did it a couple times early on just to be on some sets, like in commercials and stuff in Chicago. And then after that, I got advice like saying, don't keep doing extra work if you want to continue to work and do other things.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wanted to do extra work, you could. People make a living, have pensions, have a great living doing extra work out in LA. That's all they do is extra
Wow.
work.
And then I was surprised because there was this whole big range of things, like anything from you know, corporations intrawebs video.
Industrial stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's just for people within the company or
In-house only, yeah.
Yeah, just a myriad of weird shit. But I was surprised there's stuff for like my age group. You know, they ask you like, but so I guess my question was, so I believe with those you have to pay.
No, you shouldn't have to pay anything.
Okay,
That's why I was going to ask you if they're charging you for this service, because if they are, they're ripping you off.
Not
okay,
me.
good.
Well,
good.
that's the thing. That's what I did. I got on a Reddit thread, and they said there is no reason you should ever have to pay for this stuff because it tells you the agency or whatever.
Right.
So then see that, then go right to their fucking page,
Right.
Then apply.
There's a lot of companies that do, or I don't know if they still do this, but they used to have, and this happened a lot in Florida, in South Florida. You'd see an open call.
Yep.
Right. And you go to the open call and you go through all the bullshit, and then they call you up and they say, yeah, you know, we think you're gonna be, we'd like to add you to the roster or to our team. And then they say, all you need is a headshot, but you have to get this guy to do it. And, you know, and you're basically giving them $600 to be in their file.
Right. Right. I've heard of even you have to pay them a fee and use their person for headshots and their makeup artist and everything else.
Yeah.
And their video editor person, everything. If they're charging you, the golden rule for acting, that if anybody's charging you to submit you, it's fraud. So get away from it. Yeah. An agency takes a SAG franchise agency can only take 10%. Managers now, there's no rules for managers. They can take whatever, but the industry standard is 15%.
He's looking for a pen to write all
I'll
this
tell you
down.
later. Anyways, so yeah.
You know, because all that acting.
Yeah. So
wait, Fitz, I never did ask you. Do you have a fetish
No, I don't
that you can say on the air?
No.
come on, Fitz.
Seriously, I don't have a fetish.
Yeah.
Chocolate,
I'm
chocolate
bored.
syrup or something. Human Sundays.
You know what? I'm grateful
Scat.
enough just to get some action, so I'm not going to be picky.
Woohoo! Attaboy, Fitz. Thanks, Kelly.
20 years of marriage. That'll do.
Wow. Hopefully she
Well, I
listens
mean,
to
like,
this
what-
podcast. Yeah.
Like fetishes have to be like weird shit, right?
I don't know. No, I you know, what is the definition of a fetish? I mean,
See,
what is, you know,
let me look it up. Talk amongst yourselves.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what if somebody just likes, you know,
A
they have to have
particular
sex doggy
thing?
style. Is that really a fetish? That's just
Right.
a
That's
position.
that's what I'm asking, because it's like
Right.
when you say fetish, I think, oh, candle wax on the nipples.
I was just thinking the same
or,
thing.
You know,
Candle wax,
something like that. Where it's
Okay,
like,
so when I just started typing in fetish, it came up fetish in Google, in the Google
you
nets.
worried about your ads?
You get some ads
Fetish,
now.
and then it said, "Oh no, honey, I've looked up this shit." Several times. Fetishistic disorder. Jesus, this is a hard one.
Fetish?
Fetishization, meaning, and then fetish lyrics.
Meaning.
Okay. A form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, part, body part, blah, blah, blah.
Right. So there's an abnormal part of it that is a factor.
In that thing, but then the second thing says an inanimate object worshipped for its supposed magical powers or because it is considered to be inhabited by a spirit. What the fuck?
Yes,
Calm
like the
down, Harry
possessed
Potter.
dildo that we have.
But who decides what's abnormal?
True. See?
We
The
could talk about this
Catholic
for a long
Church.
time.
These are
Catholic
the answers I want.
Yeah.
This is what what's your name in there?
Fitz? Fritz?
Fred. Find that book that person.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about this.
All right, we'll ask him.
I know. I've become like the fetish lady, whatever.
You're fascinated by fetishes.
Just the psychology of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to like see it, do it, whatever. Just having been approached about so many things.
Yeah.
Just because females do.
Right.
That's not
Right.
me. I'm not anything
Like
special.
where do they come from? Like how does a fetish like
develop?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And just to make it clear, I have no judgment for anybody. Like sexually, whatever they're into, as long as it's not hurting somebody or underage kids are involved, obviously.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
But besides that, I
Exactly.
mean, if it's between two consenting adults and you like to do it and you're not hurting somebody, knock yourself out. It's not my business.
If that's your thing, you can even or knock me out if that's my thing.
It might be.
I do. I do know somebody or a couple people actually that are, and I'm sorry, I'm probably going to use the wrong terms, but they were into
Midgets.
no.
Well, you said wrong terms, so
Little people.
I tried to come up with a
I was going to
wrong
say
term.
bondage.
Bondage.
I was going to say like BDSM or whatever. Nobody ever uses that anymore now. It's very
Ropes,
specific.
whips,
Ropes, right?
whips.
So but bondage in
Chips,
particular,
dips, chains, and whips.
and again, this is another YouPorn category I've stumbled upon, and it does nothing for me.
Do a
but
lot of stumbling on YouPorn.
I know.
Oops, I tripped. Look, I'm on YouPorn.
It's research.
Oops.
Research.
Oops, I fell on a dick again.
Oops, I went into a sex shop again. Darn it.
Anyway,
Madge has her own section in Show World.
She walks in like Norman Cheers. Madge!
Hey, Madge!
Afternoon, everybody. Madge! Yeah.
You see, we have
Madge,
new
what's shaking?
magical possessed dildos. If you're interested.
There you go. Madge, what's shaking? 4 cheeks and a chin.
Hey,
Bondage.
There's like it's ancient art of tying, and it's very artistic, and they're very into it, and
really like, oh, baby, tie me up with a square knot.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But then it's more like a series of square knots.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
of
it's
course, not
very
just one square
intricate.
knot.
Look it up, people. Although I wouldn't do it on your work computer.
Yeah.
There is a fetish that I've heard about recently that's big on the YouPorn. It's the whole stepmom thing, or the stepbrother, or the
Oh my
step-sibling.
God.
That old
What the
thing.
hell's that all about?
been around
That
forever.
old chestnut.
That's Freudian.
I don't know. That's and
that-
step siblings.
That teenage wish when your parents divorced that your mom is going to, your dad is going to marry a woman who has a really hot daughter,
Yeah, there's a few
and
things.
she's your sister, and she's going to sleep next to you.
There's a few things that I've seen. Yeah, like the stepmom seduces her stepson, and then the step siblings
Yeah.
start messing around.
Any permutation therein.
Yeah, exactly. One though, I don't know how they get away from or get away with it. Is like, well, let's say they call it, like barely legal.
Oh yeah,
Like
because they're like 18 in a day.
yeah, but then they dress them up like they're 12.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right, so you
I don't know how they can keep that. How YouPorn lets those
Because all the
will
models are
say-
over 18.
right, but
that's
then
why.
you're fetishizing
Yeah.
Juvenile babe.
I hate to say this, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I do kind of like the.
I know what you're saying.
Go ahead.
We talked about it before.
the
Catholic school,
the Catholic school the dress, the little plaid skirt.
Plaid skirt.
You know, and that's just because I went to high school, and you know, that 4 years of that was like every.
You know, I mean, that's probably
but
the
not,
least
but
like.
A grown woman dressed like that, yes, not a young girl, obviously, but.
What, didn't they have like a whole freaking restaurant bar themed after that outfit?
It was like a Hooters, but it was like the girls wore like a
tilted kilt.
Yeah, the tilted kilt.
Tilted kilt.
I forgot about that
I know
place.
these things? I don't.
Because you accidentally went on a site.
Yes, and I
went there one time. I had no idea. Somebody invited me there for lunch.
I heard it had great wings.
And I don't remember what I had.
Come for the beer, stay for the incense. Yeah.
For the incest?
What? Incest. Yeah, I almost tried to stop myself saying it. And I'm like, I even messed up the word. I know. Well, look at how they're dressed. You know, it's like,
yeah, like I see this like this whole like call me daddy thing and
yeah.
No thanks.
I've had like John will make that joke to me sometimes, like, you know, just like we're in the kitchen, you know, and he's like, oh yeah, baby, you call me daddy. I'm like, that's not even funny.
Yeah.
I was going to say something really nasty.
say it.
Say it. Don't hold back,
Well, how
Madge.
guys make the joke about, you know, their junk went up inside them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was going to say, like, my labia went up inside me. I don't know. I know, it's disgusting. Sorry. You're definitely not steering your family towards this one.
No one's knowing I did the show. I'm sorry.
I'm not putting this on the I grew up in Dunkirk, New York page either.
Yeah, let's not do that.
But you know what? I just don't give any fucks. Sorry, Bob.
He was such a nice boy. What the hell happened to him?
Anyway,
I knew his whole family.
Well, before like the FBI come knocking down the door.
Oh my God! I feel like. Do you have a shower here? I need to take a shower after this one. Thank you.
You could go have a sitz bath in the.
Yeah, you might need to. Thanks.
Anyway, Bob Rusch, look him up on First Look Buffalo.
First Look Buffalo Theater Company. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. I'm not sure if we have Twitter yet, but Facebook, Instagram, and then we have a website as well. They're updating the website right now. But, you know, like I said, if you are an actor who does not mind commuting to Buffalo and wants to do some really good quality work, we're looking for experienced actors, the best of the best, to be in our ensemble. And come check us out.
Oh, thank you so much. Fitz, we got Fitz, Rock Fox Studios. You want to do some nasty videos, rocking and voxing?
Did you say nasty videos?
Yes,
yeah, I'm kidding.
Yes.
Those are
in Catholic schoolgirl outfits or something.
I mean, I'm not one to turn away. I'm not one to turn away work.
Whatever you need.
Just get the shit steam cleaned.
Those
out.
are premium jobs, so it's going to cost you.
That's how it all starts, Fitz, the first time.
If I do them, I'm going to need to get my own place.
Pornmonger of Rochester. Yeah.
No.
Rock Fox Studios.
One of the first jobs that I was offered when we opened here in 2018 was to have women come in here to do voiceovers for virtual pornography.
Yep.
And I was legitimately considering it. I'm like, I was looking at it, and it was like $500 an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like,
should have said. Almost every crew guy I know out in LA.
You still have that number?
Yeah, I know, right?
Almost every crew guy I know out in LA has a porn story. They all worked at least once in the industry. It's just something. It's kind of like, you know, baptism.
Yeah.
In that job, you have to do at least one.
Ew, what'd they dip them in?
Yeah. Baptism
one
by
night ain't no holy water, baby.
Baptism by burning genitalia.
That's right.
Hey.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Only burns when I pee.
Me, Madge Madigan, speaking of burning genitalia. No, I'm kidding. That was gross. Ew, I'm editing that shit out.
No, you're not.
Oh, come on.
Leave it.
I have never made anybody burn in a bad way.
At least now nobody told me. But anyways.
Yeah.
That's why I don't give my real number.
Dear God in heaven. Me, Madge Madigan. Follow me here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, review. If you're on listening on audio, please do the same. Subscribe, like, share, rate, review, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Ah.
What are you doing? And follow me on Madge Madigan. And go look at madgemadigan.com. Bob Rusch, thank you.
Thanks. Fun.
Love you long time.
Mm-hmm.
And Fitz.
Speaking of fetishes.
And on that note, thanks for joining me.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.